Mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. I'm only here to even a score. Whoa. My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. We down right now, but did it before. Whoa. See from here we going up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is sewn up. Say my name is blown up.
Hey, how y'all doing, folks? Chris Harris here. Another episode of Buzzfeed Sports Podcast, presented to you by A10 Studios. A10 Studios, God, thank you for sponsoring us. Swing by their Facebook page, all the social media pages, checking out the great content. Just not Buzzfeed Sports Podcast out there, man. You got a lot of great shows. Show them some love. Like, share, follow all the great content. Got the whole crew back with me today. Minus Coach Graham. He's going to be hopefully joining us a little bit later. He said, got coaches me, man. Got to handle that business. But welcome all you gentlemen back to the show, man. Appreciate everyone being here. Take some time with us today. Thanks all you for listening, man. We're if this is your place for all your local high school sports talk, breaking down all the great matchups coming up this upcoming week. First off, man, fellas, how y'all doing this weekend?
It's been a busy week, but hey, we're here. Glad to be here on the podcast, get to spend time with the guys and talk to our fans. And while we on that note, thank all of you that show us love and support each week. We appreciate y'all.
Oh man, Panthers lost today, so I'm not in a good mood.
We're not gonna talk about that, man. We're not gonna talk about Carolina Panthers. We're not gonna talk about Matt Brown and USC football right now. But
hey, I'm glad to be on the podcast. I'm glad to be back. I got to brush a little dust off. My Raiders won Friday, so I'm kind of happy about that. I mean, I'm super happy about that. Okay,
here we go. Here we go.
And then as far as football, pro football, I can't say too much. I'm just hoping we can get Adams in the lineup over there at the Jets. Maybe we can drop some dollar bills y'all over there and get Devontae Adams over there with old Rodgers. We might be all right.
Well, look, Devontae saw that game this morning. He done took y'all off the list, man. So
come on, man. Why, man? Why?
Detroit, because Detroit making that push for that. Him and Crosby, so you could cancel that. They want to go to a contender, not a pretender.
Hey, what is there in Detroit to have? What is there in Detroit to have?
They have a lot. Shamir Gibbs. They have St. Patrick.
No, we talking about the outside. We talking about the outside of that. We don't need no 8 Mile. We don't need him to shoot himself in the club.
But Devontae Adams sure is not Cheddar Bob, and Crosby is definitely an OG.
Oh my gosh, man!
All right, but before we get too far off track, man, we got to talk about this high school football, man. We are past the halfway points in the season. Conference games are getting fired up now. Crazy. We were just talking before we start recording, man. How quick this season has come and gone. I mean, we're already, like I said, we're sitting up here looking at 4 regular season games left for most of these teams. Just flying by. But you say your time flies when you're having a good time, man. And ain't nothing better than covering this high school football. Got a lot of great games on tap for this weekend. If you didn't watch already, man, we kind of broke down the Friday night results already in our live show yesterday. So if you haven't seen it already, go back and check that out, man. Some great stuff. So we're going to just dive right into our Week 8 matchups. First, we're going to talk about our open teams. Our open teams this week are Wallace Rose Hill and JF Webb. For Wallace, I guess you could say the bye week comes at a really good time because they're coming off a really, really bad upset. Most people didn't see North Lenoir beating them the way they did. I mean, 18-15, that was a big time upset for them. And for a team like JF Webb, man, they've had a tough season so far. Still winless. Just a chance to kind of take a break, get your head right, get rested up, and try to finish out the season strong, man. I was watching a little bit of stuff that Coach Gainey was talking about, and felt like they kind of had some calls go the wrong way for them, and just result in a really close loss for them. But they're on bye this week, so time to get their minds right. But we're gonna go ahead and dive into our first game, and the first game could be a really good one, man. The East Central Conference, a lot of parity in the conference this season. A lot of great teams, very balanced. This could be a really good matchup potentially. We got James Keenan coming. I mean, red hot James Keenan coming off a 42-0 win over South Lenore last week, taking on Kinston. Kinston scored a huge victory a couple weeks ago over East Duplin, a game that a lot of us didn't, pick them to win. Really kind of cementing themselves within this conference race. Two very athletic teams, two different styles of offenses. Obviously, James Keenan's more that ground and pound, fast-paced defense, and Kinston, with all those athletes, they want to spread you out and throw the ball around, getting those guys into space. It's going to be a interesting matchup, man. How you guys are feeling about James Keenan versus Kinston?
James Keenan's still gonna win by 14. They're not gonna throw the ball on them. I can promise you that. Not with Ty Keys and not the way that defense is set up. You got Dakota Henderson, you got Hassan, you got Ty Morrissey, you got Ty Keys. I mean, I can go down the list on the defense, man. They're not gonna throw the ball. For one, the defense will be in the backfield before he could think. And as far as being covered, that's a blanket out there, man. And it's a weighted blanket. It ain't no regular pullover. It's weighted. Kinston is Kinston plays some decent teams, but I do want to tell James Keenan, just because you come off a big win and y'all did keep it classy with last week, just stay hungry, guys. Don't go in there. Don't go into this next game and with complacency. Eat, go to practice, eat like you do at practice so you can burp on Fridays. You feel me? But yeah, James Keenan by 14.
Yeah, I had to agree with B on that. James Keenan's a train that I don't see derailing no time soon. But just like B was saying, I mean, they still got a job to do. They got to work every week. They got to grow every week, and they got to stay hungry. The minute they sleep on somebody, that'll be the downfall. So they got to look at everybody as a contender. They got to look at every game that they're stepping into going forward. Hey, they're coming for y'all head. Like Chris said last week, the secret's out, man. Like everybody knows JK owns something. Y'all own something different. Hey, y'all got to be serious. Take the field every time. Do what y'all been doing. Y'all hold each other down. Y'all hold each other accountable. Y'all work together, and we know what the outcome is going to be. So, yeah, I'm taking JK on this.
Hey, JK's at home, right?
The game will be at Kinston.
Oh,
I said James Keenan. I said James Keenan. My bad.
Oh, hey, that's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it. You going into a hostile environment when you go to Duplin County. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, you going down there. You going down there with JK at? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. Hey, if you ain't got nothing for JK, you better stay at the house. Because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, if his hands down, his man down. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, them head busters there, baby. They don't do nothing but hunt heads. I got JK all the way. I got JK. Brandon said 14. I say JK 21 out here.
Hey, look, I'm gonna agree with all y'all and piggyback off what y'all said, man. I'm definitely I'm picking James Keenan in this one. Just kind of like I said, they're the hot team right now. They're playing at home. They're playing with a lot of confidence. I feel like that defense is not going to give Kinston's quarterback an opportunity to make those plays. So I'm definitely rolling with James Keenan to win and really get a leg up on the East Central Conference this week. Any more thoughts on James Keenan versus Kinston?
I hope Kinston. I hope everybody on Kinston. I hope everybody on Kinston got their Nikes on. Cause when James Keenan come through there, boy, they're gonna have to run. They're gonna have to run.
They better be like Movie Miles. They had the black ones on.
one matchup. I'm really I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup between, like you talked about, Tykees Wilson and Kinston's Tyreek Copper. That's gonna be
Oh
something to
yeah,
watch, man. I'm pretty
yeah, for
sure.
Mhm.
sure.
I'm not in their coaches meeting or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna want number 10 shadowing number 2 for Kinston. So that's gonna be something really fun to watch, man. Two great athletes going at it. Iron sharpening iron, so that's gonna be something really special to see. And just to touch on what Brandon was talking about as far as defense wise, man, you look at David Cito Zala, man, he's near the top or right there at the top as far as interceptions goes in the state. So I feel like saying, man, James Keenan, man, they're hitting on all cylinders right now. Moving on to our next game, man. It's gonna be a Robinson County showdown, man. Or I ain't saying it right, Robeson. Somebody will get on me for not saying it right.
Better say that.
You got, yeah, for real. You got Red Springs taking on St. Paul's, big time rivalry game, big time SAC 6 conference game. Red Springs coming off their first win of the season. Finally getting that monkey off their back. St. Paul's, who's one of the conference, the conference favorite right now to win the conference championship. They're coming off a big 41-0 win over West Bladen. Two really great teams. It's gonna be a lot of athletes on the field. It's gonna be heated, man. That team, that's always a really intense environment, to say the least. Really intense game. I got to go with St. Paul's on this one, though. St. Paul's a more talented team. If you want to check out some really good quarterback play, man, check out St. Paul's quarterback. He's definitely one to watch. But I'm going with St. Paul's in this one.
Same. St. Paul's.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
I'm gonna rock with St. Paul's as well, and just not saying that Red Springs can't go out there and play some football and pull something out. I'm not saying that at all. Just saying from what we've seen so far, it sounds like they might be getting, some kinks worked out, but we late in the season, so I think St. Paul's kind of got this thing figured out already. So it's gonna be hard to play catch up.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to piggyback off of all three of y'all. What y'all saying? St. Paul's. I mean, our Raiders got to see them soon. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping we watch some tape and some film on them. But also, Red Springs can't. I don't think they don't hold no torch to these guys right here coming in there. St. Paul's is just gonna be tough. You know what I'm saying? And I know Chris said the monkey off their back, but they holding his hand, so the monkey about to jump right back up there on the back. So that's a St. Paul's dub.
So we all got rolling with St. Paul's on that one. Moving on. Once again, we're back in the East Central Conference game. We got East Duplin taking on North Lenoir. North Lenoir is riding high right now. Like you said, I mean, from what we were talking about on the show yesterday, the live show yesterday, North Lenoir's never, from what we were able to research, North Lenoir's never beat Wallace. So you beat a traditional power like Wallace for the first time school history. That's a big time win. Got a lot of momentum. You're riding high. You're 2-0 in the conference. I think they won like 3 games in a row right now. You're feeling good about yourself. East Duplin, like I said, they've been banged up. A lot of injuries amongst their offensive line. Some of their more star athletes, but they had a week to rest up. You had 2 weeks to prepare for this game. Like I said, I gotta go with East Duplin on this one, man. I feel like maybe North Lenoir might come into this one. That you coming off that emotional win, emotional high, and sometimes it's easy to come back the next week and have a letdown. But I gotta go with my boys out there in Duplin County, Beautiful, East Duplin. Shout out to Ryan Sutherland and East Duplin's whole radio broadcast team. Really good friends of the program. I think East Duplin's gonna get back right this week and come away with the victory.
Oh yeah. My only question is, how did North Lenoir stop that 4-headed monster that they have in the backfield of Wallace?
Complacency.
I just think Wallace went in there and was complacent, but East Duplin, Battle Holly, There's not gonna be no complacency. They're gonna be ready. Like you said, you know, they had a bye week to get healthy, and Battle Holly's had 2 weeks to game plan. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Giving them
Um,
too much time.
you
Yeah, and they boys
it's
hungry
better,
already. They already scratching and clawing. You know what I'm saying? So
right? It's bad enough you give Battle Holly a week to prepare, but now you give them 2 weeks to prepare. Huh. I think East Duke got too many athletes for North Lenore, and North Lenore is not who they say they are.
And I also feel like the secret's out, man. You're not sneaking up on nobody now. You know, you done upset Wallace, so now
Yeah,
we're like, okay, we're taking you seriously. You know, no one's overlooking you now. You know, when that's the one issue when you're a lesser team and you win a big game. You know, you're not sneaking up on nobody now, man. You're not creeping up. They're watching you now. Like, okay, we see you. We see you.
hmm
What you got,
So
Brandon?
everyone,
I'm saying, hey, I got to go. I got to go with Air Holly and his boys. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're gonna air you
Air
out.
Holly.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know East Duplin in there. They in there to make that bounce back. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, they coming off some injuries. They in there to make that bounce back. And I say them Panthers got it. They got it this week.
by a lot.
I'm a rock with them too, man. Like I kind of ad-libbed on Brandon's there a little bit. Those boys have been hungry. They've been scratching and clawing. They, you know what I'm saying? They looking for that foot, and you know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna step on them. I mean, that's it. That's just how I feel about it. B said, Lenore is not who they say they are. I look. He said they imposters. Look, it's like you got to do it more
Oh,
than once.
not
You got
me.
to do it. You got to do it. You got to do it more than once for me to believe it. So
Exactly.
no offense to Lenore, but y'all do it this week. We'll talk. Until then, I'm rocking
Mm-mm.
with the Panthers.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, cause last time I said something, boy, I was wanted for about 6 weeks.
But hey, but look, but you see, hey, look, that community, and I don't mean to dive back into James Keenan real quick, but that community saw something. They saw it before we saw it. You know what I'm saying? They
For
knew
Yeah.
what
sure.
they knew what they had. So hey, look, I always say, like, I understand why they got so upset now, because they're definitely showing it on the field right now.
For
Absolutely.
sure.
All right, so we
I
all got East Duplin. Oh, my bad, Brandon. Go ahead.
Oh no, you good. I didn't want to bring it back up, but you good.
All right, so we
I
all
can talk
got East
about
Duplin.
JK all day, man.
For real.
Hey, we gonna be talking about them a lot going forward. Trust me. Deep into November, December, I think we'll be talking about them.
Oh, for
Y'all, if
sure.
you like I said, check out that live show yesterday. I kind of talked about who I believe is gonna be in that 2A Eastern Regional Final. So if you want to see that, man, go back and check out the video, man. But we all got East Duplin in that one, so we're moving on to our next game, Clinton versus West Bladen. Once again, back into the Southeastern Athletic Conference, the SAC-6 conference game. For Clinton, coming off a tough loss, county rival Midway. Once again, shout out to Magic in his Midway rated first time defeating Clinton in a regular season game. It's about time. Man. It only took y'all a decade, but y'all
Hey,
got us. Y'all got
it's all right.
y'all got
It's
us.
all right. What I
Y'all
say?
got us. Y'all got
All
us.
right.
Hey, I told you, y'all got us. Y'all got us. But once again, like I said, a Clinton offense that a team that you continue to see build confidence. They're getting better each week, which is what you want to see, even when you're on a team that's struggling. But coming into this game right now, this is I talked about it yesterday, man. This is a really favorable stretch for Clinton. 3 out of their next 4 games are against teams that they really should beat. First up here, this game against West Bladen, I feel like West Bladen's always it's been a team that's been down for a while now. Just a lot of inconsistencies with the program. No real stability as far as coaching goes. They're going through different coaches every 2 to 3 years. they got some good athletes. Trust me, they got some good athletes, man. I talked about one yesterday, a kid by the name of Hezekiah Adams, straight
Mm-hmm.
stud. Like I said, a kid I kind of feel bad for him, man, because he just, as far as football goes, he's never really going to get to, experience any real, success. But he's going to be out there making plays. But they got a couple guys. It's just not enough. I feel like Clinton's offense is getting better and better. Rallying behind Jaden Williams. Jaden, when he's running the ball, when he's on defense, I mean, just the best athlete on the field, man. They found their quarterback with Henry Bass. Line play's been good for the last couple of weeks. Just got to tighten up some things on defense, man. And I mean, like I said, for a struggling team, you like to see them improving every week. If we gotta find some type of silver lining, that's what you got to find. But I feel like Clinton's going to pick up their first win for this week, and like I said, man, you string along, a couple wins these last couple weeks against lesser opponents, and you end the season on a high note. But I got Clinton this week.
Yeah, me too. Pretty much everything you just said. West Bladen does have some athletes, but we're just different over here in Sampson County, man. We eat cornbread and collard greens. You feel me? Well, I don't know what to do. I went to the East and West Bladen game. It was on that Monday. The Storm had rescheduled some games, and East Bladen was pushing them around like middle schoolers. So I can only imagine what Clinton and Jalen Williams is going to do, especially with him running the ball now. West Bladen really don't know how to wrap up when they tackle either. So, Jalen, if you watch this on Wednesday, all you got to do is run hard with your legs, my guy. And Clinton's going to get the dub. Clinton for the win.
Yeah, I'm for sure rocking with Clinton. Like y'all kind of highlighted already, they're making adjustments. You know what I'm saying? Football ain't always just football. It's strategy. It's being able to adjust on the fly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they've been doing that. And to see a coaching staff and a team that's saying, hey, this is what we need, and they're making those adjustments, they're correcting errors, they're trying to put strength where they were lacking before. I mean, that shows that they're hungry and that they're versatile. I think they come out with a win.
Yeah, I got Clinton with a win too. Also, you know what I'm saying? It just that offensive line is, you can't trip over your own self. You know what I'm saying? As we seen in the Midway game, Jaden went in there and scored one time, and I think the play got called back like 3 or 4 times. We had some holding calls there on Clinton. And you just can't stand in your way. You know what I'm saying? You got to know when to let go and let the man get in there. If he's in there, Jaden gonna run through him. You know what I'm saying? If he in the way, Jaden gonna run through him. I mean, I know y'all seen the video of my man on Princeton had to jump. He had his Jordans on. He had to jump on top of Jaden to tackle him. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You got Jaden in the backfield. That's a Mike Allstott back there. He's just a little quicker than Allstott, I think. You know what I'm saying? And then he comes back and plays defense for you guys. You got to rally behind him and do work. So I got Clinton for the win.
I think we got Clinton in a clean sweep, and kind of just to kind of give y'all a bigger picture when I talk about these 3 winnable games between Red Springs, West Bladen, and Fairmont, which I feel like are those winnable games for Clinton. Right now, they're a combined 2-15. So these are games that you could win, man. You win. You finish the season 3-7. Yeah, that's nothing to write home about. But I mean, comparing to where you started at, good enough to finish 3rd in the conference. And when like I said, just something you want to end on a positive note, man. But got Clinton for the sweep on that one. And shout out to Coach Johnny Boykin and his entire staff, man. For like I said, you love to see the team continue to fight and continue to get better each week. Next game, we're going into the Carolina 1A conference play. We got Union Spartans taking on. Come on, man! I can't even get it out, man. we got the Union Spartans taking on taking on Rosewood. Look, we all know the story. Everybody knows what Union's been through, what they're currently going through. Like I said, like I told Brandon, like I told you the other night, man. Give it some time. In about maybe 1, 2, 3 years, it's gonna be Union, on the other side of these scores. Like I said, just got to try to, continue to build, seem to stay together. And I know it's hard when you're losing. It's hard to keep those kids motivated, keep them together, but just keep them out there. Coach Oates is doing a fantastic job. He's the right guy for the job.
Oh
I
yeah.
said that time and time again. Definitely a leader of men. And like it's just it is what it is right now. No one's speaking down because, like I said, just the situation they had to come back from. But you just want to continue to see the team fight and continue to grow and just stay motivated. But Rosewood's coming off a win over Hopton, 39-12. One of the teams that are vying for that Carolina 1A conference championship. I feel like I got to take Rosewood on this one simply because you just know just the what's going on at Union right now, and so I'm gonna go with Rosewood in the win for this one.
I'm gonna let the guys go, and then I'll
Hey, look, I made a mistake and picked against Rosewood last week. Even though I knew better, I tried. I ain't doing it this week. B, help is on the way, man.
Yo, it's
Help is
coming.
on the way.
It's coming.
Hey, look,
It's coming.
I got. One of our owners out there at Union Middle. You know what I'm saying, hanging out, and we get a little bit from him. But I got another homeboy that I went to school with that's out there, and I've been getting some feedback from him. And man, hey, help is on the way. Just know, help is on the way. You might not have to wait as long as you think you do. I mean, I'm just gonna put that out there. So everybody that's going right now, man, over there at Union, and y'all doing y'all's thing, y'all just keep on keeping on. Hey, we got another season coming up right after this one ends. It'll be here before you know it. Y'all still gonna be interacting with coach. Y'all still gonna be working out. Y'all still gonna be grinding and getting better, working on your craft. And if you're not, that's on you. That's your fault. You ain't doing nothing but hurting your team if you ain't working on you.
Oh, no, we that stops. That's over with. That either you gonna work or you can find another school to go to because that whole culture is getting ready to change.
And see, and that's what I talk about right there. So that I'm having a feeling that a lot of that mentality is floating down to the middle school as well. Now that they got some help on that coaching staff, we got some hungry coaches out there. Some experience out there with that head coach. Some different aspects. I mean, I think I know quite a few of them out there. So I think looking at what they got, the passion that them guys have for the game and for teaching and helping our youth athletes, man, like Union Middle School is gonna be straight. Union Middle School is gonna be straight. And if they're straight, that means the high school is gonna be straight. So I mean, we just gotta start looking at things as they are. You know what I'm saying? Like this starts at rec ball. You know what I'm saying? This starts at rec ball. Y'all got to get these kids, and I heard there's a rec ball football team out there at Union this year, so that's really what's up. Matter of fact, one of the coaches that's helping out the middle school is coaching the rec ball team. So you see what I'm saying? Things are starting to come together because that's where it starts at. If we can get it right at rec ball, and we working on the same game plan when we come to the middle school, and the middle school's on the same page as the high school, it's all gonna line up. So just know, Union might be down right now. If y'all want to get your kicks in, go ahead and get your kicks in. But be ready. Be ready. Because these next couple seasons, y'all in for a rude awakening. Keep sleeping.
Hey,
keep sleeping.
That's it, Brandon. Hey, you said it. You said it, because I'm telling you, Mark about to get a few over there. He gonna love, boy. And I'm talking about gritty kids. Well, I'm talking about they gritty.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, William Ward, don't worry about it, Papa. You know what I'm saying? Tell him, say, just wait on it.
Oh,
You
I
know
ain't
what I'm
worried.
saying? But I know you don't want to hear me say this, but I'm gonna have to take Rosewood this week. And also Hopton, I know there's a couple of fans over there wanted us to, get on y'all's wagon, but y'all keep going out there throwing balls away and throwing games away. It's kind of tough. But hey, I'm still rocking with you. Wildcat.
Hey, it's hard to hold. It's hard. No, you didn't. Look, hey, it's hard to hold on when the wheel fall off that wagon.
Hey, boy,
Like, it's
hey,
hard
they
to hold
still got
on,
three.
y'all.
They still got
Hey.
three, Will. They still got
Hey.
three.
Hey, y'all better hitch that one corner to a horse or something. We
They
got
got
to
a
ride,
spare.
guys.
They got a spare.
Yeah, we got to get it. Hey, everybody gonna have a season like that, but yeah, we got to get it together, like you said. However they do it out there. Wild kids, dog.
So we
Okay,
all
y'all made y'all picks. No, I ain't made my pick.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm about to go on, Chris. I'm about to take a little bit of the time if you don't mind.
Oh, go. Do you, man? You got it.
Oh, okay. I will be picking Rosewood. Brandon just pretty much went through and said a lot of what I was going to say, but I will tell you this, and this goes to the parents and the fans and the people who support the Union community. I was at the game and I heard a bunch of people talking, this person's going to leave, this person's going to leave. Or, they need to do this or they need to do that. Y'all got to realize Coach Oates came from Florida with a school where kids looked like they were ready to play college ball in the 9th grade. So he knows what he's doing. Yes, he ran the ball a lot up the middle. He ran the ball a lot. If you could tell when we passed the ball, the players don't listen. For one, they don't take it seriously. Two, when you pass the ball and you're getting through your 3 downs and having to punt or go for it on 4th, you're putting the ball right back in the team's hands to score again. You see how fast Lakewood was scoring. Coach Oates was running the ball, trying to gain and run the clock that way to keep the ball out of Lakewood's hands as much as possible. That's called strategy. He knows his team was that Lakewood had way more athletes, even with 5 starters on the sideline that Lakewood had. They still have more athletes than us. So before you question a coach on why he's doing the things that he do, come to the practices. Come put some time into these kids that he puts these times into these kids. This man is working on Saturdays and Sundays.
Hey, B.
That's the fastest way to run a good coach out of town, is to continue to ride him on a program that just can't. All right, so we had COVID. We didn't have a team during COVID. The next year we had maybe 13, 14 players on the team. And then the next year, and the team has grown each year. So you got to give this man time. This is only his 2nd year, and he knew what he was coming into because he loves a challenge.
Hey, B.
What's up?
Can you hold your next point and let me ride on that whole riding the coach thing?
Oh yeah.
Thank you. So this goes for all the schools, man. Lakewood included, all of you. Listen, we walk around these games and we watch. Listen, like, we all want to think we know the most about football, and we want to coach the NFL when we watch it on TV. You know what I'm saying? We want to coach the college game that we're watching. We think we got it all figured out. We think we know everything. But I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. I'm gonna tell you the 2 things that make the best coach in the world is, first off, not having the pressure of actually being a coach. The comfort of your recliner in your living room. The comfort of sitting in the bleachers hollering something after you already seen what wasn't going to work. No pressure, nothing to lose, nobody depending on you. Anybody can coach anything like that. When you already seen somebody run a play and said, well, that ain't going to work, so we got to do this. Well, guess what? If he would have ran it and been successful, you'd have been toting him through the streets, celebrating him. But because it wasn't successful, now we got to go to a different plan, and everybody got a better idea.
Bro, you spitting right now. You
Like-
spitting right now.
I'm just saying, bro, it makes me so angry to walk up and down the sideline and hear everybody, oh, well, this coach, this and this. When's the last time you coached a D1 football team? When's the last time? Please tell me. If you got those credentials, please walk up and slap me in the face with them, and I won't say a word. I'll turn around and walk off. But if you ain't never done nothing but coach from your couch, or coach from that bleacher, or coach from that fence, or you ain't done nothing but coach rec ball, I'm sorry, right now, your opinion has no
It's
validity.
irrelevant.
Absolutely none. Because I'm
If
telling you
you-
right now,
if-
as much as I love these kids, as much as I love football, and as much as I have coached, it's never been at a high school, college, or NFL level. Who the hell am I to tell a coach what they need to run and what they don't need to run? Who am I to tell a coach what his strategy is supposed to be? Yeah, after it already happened, it's easy to say, well, I don't know why he didn't throw it. Or why did we throw
Exactly.
that? That was an incomplete pass. We
Exactly.
should have ran it. Well, guess what? You don't know until
Exactly.
you try.
Oh my
Like, man,
God.
But your
y'all get
credential
off
there-
your high horse, bro. Get off your high horse and let these coaches do what they signed up to do. They spend more time with y'all's kids than most of y'all do. Like,
I'm glad y'all talking about this right
Well,
now.
you better get off
I'm
this
so glad
podcast.
y'all.
Brandon,
I'm
you
so
better get off
glad
this
y'all are talking
podcast.
about this right now.
hey,
Brandon,
I
you
live
better
in
get off this
Roseboro.
podcast.
I live in Roseboro. I ain't hard to find. I can't
Right.
afford to go nowhere. Anybody mad with me?
No, you'll be surprised. This not just a one school thing. This happens all over. And we talked about before. It's so easy to have all the right decisions after the fact. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I got, like I said, a situation happened, and I have a newfound respect for coaching, because I said I don't ever want to be in that position.
No.
Because it was a play in a playoff game. I'm not going to speak on the school name or who it was. A play was ran, didn't work. But in my head, I hear everybody, just like you said, oh, we should have did this, we should have did this. If the play works, it's the greatest play ever. He's the greatest coach ever. He's so, oh man, what a great play. The fact that it just didn't work. Bro, you were spitting when you was talking about that. I
Hey.
love it. I love it.
The
You know
best,
what I
hey,
mean?
the best
It's so
thing,
easy. The easiest place to coach. The easiest place to coach is from the stands.
You darn right.
man.
I mean,
The
I
best thing,
want y'all. Go ahead, Magic.
the best thing some of us can do is just get on that Bobby Boucher and bring that high quality H2O to these players that's out there huffing and puffing and catching cramps. You know what I'm saying?
You in the stands, you in the sideline, cheer as loud as you can. That's the best thing you can do. Cheer as loud as you can. Hey,
And
clap
then-
when they down, clap when they up. Support the coach, support the coaching staff, support the players, man, because ultimately you start that negativity and you start breathing down your program neck and you start bad mouthing your program everywhere you go, out in your community. You're costing your program the respect of the community. You're costing your program the people that they need to buy in to actually make your program successful. You out there doing that. And then you're gonna be mad when your program is failing and it's not successful. And you're gonna say the program failed your kid. Have you ever thought the stuff that you put out in the universe, the things that came out of your mouth, may have been what caused that program to fail? And maybe it's you that failed your kid. Maybe you taught that same crap to your kid in the car on the way home, and now he don't respect his football program, and you failed your kid. Like, I mean, I'm just trying to be as real as I can. Because I'm gonna tell you something. These coaches are standing out there on these sidelines, coaching this field. This ain't rec ball no more. This ain't rec ball no more. This is school ball. These coaches are standing out there, and they know every time one of them kids is upset or feels some type of way about something that happened in a ball game, the coach feels that. The coach has to deal with that. Every time the coach make a bad call and something don't go right, the coach has to carry that. The coach is the one bearing that on his shoulder. and y'all out here as parents standing behind him, breathing down his neck, making it even
Exactly.
harder to call the next play right because he's so worried about what everybody else gonna say. Like that is
Exactly.
not fair, man. That pressure is not fair. But what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna keep right on until you can't find nothing but Jerry, Larry, and Mo down the road to coach a team because ain't nobody that's got any kind of credentials gonna deal with this crap. Nobody
Bro, you
that's got
killing it
any
right
kind
now.
of background is
Bruh.
gonna deal with this
You
crap.
kill it, Brandon.
I'm ready
You
for
killing it right now, bro.
Hey,
You
they're gonna
killing it.
stand in a stadium where they can't hear you.
Chris, you need a
You killing it.
soundboard.
Like,
Chris, you need a soundboard. Like when they make the noises and,
Yo,
and
for real, like,
explosions.
yo,
Bro,
dog, you're hitting. We talk like I was just talking about West Bladen and how there's no coaching stability. Like you run these coaches out of town, and now you're stuck with these 1 and 2 year guys that are just, and I can speak on a couple coaches like this. There's coaches with passion, and there's coaches that they're there to collect a check. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't want to get stuck with those type of coaches. You know what I'm saying? You want the coaches that are out there that want to be there, that want to teach kids, that that love these kids, that love the program, that are really enjoy. And what Brandon was talking about, because I had a coach up here. Shout out to Coach Juan out there at Western Guilford. Coaches hear it. They hear everything y'all are saying from the stands. They hear it all. They have the headsets on, but they hear it all, man. So when y'all are out there, like I said, y'all are out there doing. You don't want to run. Don't run good coaches away. We've already seen the results of that. Okay, don't run good coaches away. And like everyone has all the right answers after the fact. Hindsight is 2020. You know what I'm saying?
there's only one situation where y'all should be calling stuff like this out, and that's if y'all have a coach that has an obvious don't care attitude, a coach that you can stand on the sideline and see that the culture is not there, your kids are suffering because of it. Yes, you should be calling that out. A coach that has no accountability, a coach that has never looked at his team and said, guys, that was on me. You should call him out because he needs to hear it. But as far as in general, man, the best thing y'all can do, shout to the top of your lungs, ring your little cowbell, shout your baby's number. Cheer so loud that he don't know who's not cheering for him. And that's the only thing y'all should be worried about out there. I mean, if they ain't getting PT, that's something you need to talk to the coach about on another day, not on game day. If something ain't going the way you think your baby should have been in there more or whatever, well, you talk to your coach about your baby next Tuesday. Like,
no,
I mean,
no. Coach is going to tell you to bring your child to practice and watch how your child does not pay attention, or he don't listen, or he's got lackluster effort, or and that's another thing. I can hit on everything with Union right now because it's like it doesn't matter where your child is at school at. Look at Jalen Williams. He could have very well packed up his stuff and went right down to Marlboro County with the rest of his friends and be on an undefeated team. This man, if you good, you gonna get seen. It don't matter if you play for Bethune-Cookman, one of the lowest of the low HBCUs, or if you out there playing for FAMU and places like that. You see what I'm saying? And like, it doesn't matter what school you're at. That's why this summer I'm calling out all you past Union players. If you got free time, I'm trying to get with Mark Oates, Coach Oates. Maybe 2 weeks this summer, all the alumni guys from past Union football teams, we give these players 2 weeks of our time. Let's show them some techniques, some work ethics, some stuff that we know on top of what their coaches know. Let's have a clinic for these guys from Union's past, and the community come together. If you want to know what's going on Friday nights with Union, come to practice Monday through Thursday. Come show your support Monday through Thursday. Show these guys, because I'm on the sidelines of a bunch of football teams every Friday night. Every Friday night, I'm at a different school. And I can promise you, I cannot wait for the day that Sampson County Union District can have the feeling that I have when I'm at a JK game, when I'm at a Trask game, when I'm at a Lakewood game. I mean, Lakewood was up 40-some points, and their fans wasn't, oh, we up 40 points. We not going to cheer no more. It didn't matter if they gained a half a yard or 100 yards. Them fans was cheering.
They were lighting up.
Yeah, you feel me? So,
Hey.
I mean, but before you apart your lips to talk about this coach this that's in his second year, ask yourself this first. Look at what he's working with, and look at how the high school the whole landscape of high school football has changed. Kids can just up and leave, and then you got everybody talking down, like BB said, talking down on Union. That's not making things any better. But shout out to Brian Lane out there at the middle school, man. He's came in and he's made a difference. I know Magic is over there with him right now, coaching as well. So I know Magic will be giving us all the updates on the middle school. But and I know I'm probably gonna get in trouble with Coach Oates. I might get in trouble with Coach Oates. I might not about our live yesterday, but I'll hit on that a little bit real quick. But when them kids come off the field, if you're up 50 or down 50, you got to coach your kids on the sideline. And I'm not talking about Coach Oates or Coach Register. One of the coaches that come down off the box during halftime, I looked at him, asked him about a certain coach, you know, and he just shook his head, and I shook my head. I was like, man, that's unacceptable, man. You got to coach your kids when they come to the sideline. It doesn't matter if they're doing good or they're doing bad. You still got to critique these kids and coach them and make them feel like, you know, they have a chance regardless of the scoreboard, man. But if you're standing there not doing nothing, what do you think them kids are going to do on the sideline? They're not going to want to do nothing because you're not teaching them nothing. That's all. I mean, really, man, I just, it kind of upsets me. It makes me want to put my application in and, you know, get with Coach Oates and see if we can make something shake about me getting a headset on my head. Since I'm talking about it, I want to be about it.
Do it.
You know what I mean?
Do it.
So
Do it.
I'm ready for a change, man. I'm ready for a change because this is not the Union that I know.
But see, y'all got the coach there that's trying to bring that culture back. That
absolutely,
culture.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna take it. You know, just like the coach that we got. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I've seen a lot of coaches get a lot of slack because it's their first year out of school. Like, oh yeah, it's their first year coaching this, that, and the other, or it's their first year with this team, so it's gonna take time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see that same kind of consideration given to Holt when he came to Lakewood. Because of his background, it was automatically, oh, y'all going to states this year. Y'all got this coach, blah, blah, blah. Like, slow down, bro. First off, he came in late. He got to learn everybody. Everybody got to learn him. He's running a totally different system than any of these boys that ever ran before on both sides of the ball. The coaches got to learn what he's expecting. You know what I'm saying? The whole coaching staff changed minus two other people that were there. So everybody's learning each other. Like, I mean, we're still changing to last week. There were still things different on the field than what they were the game before. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't get that same grace. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else, it's like, oh, this is the first year. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Like, but you know, the very first thing he said, he knew what it was gonna be when he came in. He knows as a first year with a squad what it takes. And you know, he said right out the gate, I need everybody to buy in. It starts with these players. Then it's the parents, and then I need the community, you know, and hey, they need the same thing down there in Union, man. Yeah, the community has fell off for several years since COVID, as far as the sports and athletics and stuff went. Everybody just got comfortable not doing anything, you know, half the week. So now we need a community buying in, and that starts with get your kids enrolled in these athletic programs outside of the school system, like your park and rec stuff. Being involved and helping. Hey man, get with somebody you know that knows football and set up some stuff during the summer and work with some kids on some skill stuff, footwork, whatever it is that you know. Hey, it ain't that. I mean, if you really love your area that much, you really want to see your area turn around. Hey, get involved, man. Get involved. And I'm
Yes,
saying that from
sir.
a place of experience. Listen, I sat around here and talk junk about these school systems and the programs surrounding these school
Mm-hmm.
systems and stuff for years. You know what I'm saying? For years. Look, man, I got a daughter graduating this year. I got a son in the 10th grade. You know what I'm saying? You know what I realized over the years, and I wish I'd have realized it sooner, that all that talk, all that mouth, all that anger, all that disrespect I was spewing toward this area in the schooling systems and some of the sporting programs and stuff like that, I realized I done did all this talking for all these years and it didn't change nothing. So you know what I did? I got 4 kids playing ball, so there ain't no excuses. I got 4 kids playing sports all over the place. I got a full-time job. My wife works a full-time job. But you know what? I'm a member on the Booster Club. You know what I'm saying? I go to the PTO meetings. I get out there and I do everything I can to be involved. I'm helping try to find sponsors for the schools. I'm taking them to the school to meet the coaches at the middle school, taking them to the high school to meet with our booster clubs. Like I, anything I can to try to better our situation. I'm done fussing. I'm done fussing because fussing ain't
There
getting
you
us
go.
nowhere.
God,
It takes
bro.
getting on your feet and off your ass and doing something.
Exactly.
Bleep it out if you want to, but that's the bottom line. If you got the energy to fuss, you got the energy to get up and do some shit. Just do something. It don't matter what it is. Anything that betters your program, do that.
Yes,
And it'll go
Lord.
way further than that lip service. Way further.
Mm-hmm.
That's just
Mm-hmm.
my 2 cents. And I'm speaking from because I was there. I'm speaking because I was there. I was disgusted. I was beat. I was defeated. I wanted better for my kids. I just had, as a father, I had to realize that I couldn't do it sitting on the couch fussing about everything. And I got active.
Hey,
So I challenge
hey,
y'all, get active.
hey, before we
Man,
move on from this,
your mic on fire right now, man. I wish I could get the little fire thing put up there. Like, boy,
Hey
hey,
man, it's
look,
just
man,
passion.
y'all are killing it right now. Y'all are killing it. And I hope
hey,
everyone's listening, man. Listen and take this stuff in, man. These guys are up here, they out here spitting right now.
hey, before we move
Boy,
on, I do want to shout out Coach Hope. I got to meet him, shake his hand Friday. Um, he already told me Union's in great hands. Mark Oates is a great man, first and foremost. Even better coach because I mean he not just coaches football. He takes his accountability. He takes losses on him. So that's the words from Coach Hope, and from a man like Coach Hope over at Lakewood, I take that very seriously, and I appreciate his words towards Union, and got a solid team, and I can't wait to see what y'all do the rest of the season as well, man. Good luck on the rest of the season to Lakewood, but
hey,
that
I appreciate
was
it.
my little rant. Hey, I appreciate you, BB, because you pretty much hit the nail on the head, my guy.
Hey, I'm sorry, I had to jump in there, man. But there's some stuff that's been kind of
Oh,
weighing on my
no.
chest and weighing on my heart to say. And when you led into it, I said, you know what? It's now or never. Like,
I'm glad you did, man. Whew.
Nah, hey, that's look, bro. I done forgot. I done forgot the world we even up here for, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. That was great, and I like I said, hope everyone listening, like actually listening and comprehended and took that in because I mean these guys they're talking that real stuff right now. Uh, so we all went with Rose. We all went with Rosewood on that one, right?
woo.
Correct.
Everyone got to make their pick.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. And just real quick before we move on, you guys talked about the middle school, so we want to continue to reiterate to our listeners that we do want to show the middle schools more love. So on Wednesday nights, once those games are finished up, man, send those score updates.
Any
Send the
pictures?
pictures, send the videos. We definitely want to showcase our middle school athletes because these are the kids. This is the foundation. This is the building blocks. So all these great football programs that we have here in Duplin County and Sampson County and Bladen County. So definitely show the middle school some love, man. And just to speak on, like I said, I'm going back real quick, but when you're talking about middle, Union's got some help on the way. I seen the picture that Magic showed shared with us. Yes, sir. They got some help on the way. They got some biggins on the way. They got some kids that like I said, I said it in the live show yesterday. If I'm the opposing coach, I don't want to hold up kickoff, but I'm gonna need to see a birth certificate because
Hey,
that that
six
that
two.
that's
That kid is
that's
kid
not
is
a middle
6'2".
schooler. That's a grown man. That man got two kids, two baby mamas,
A
got two
full-time
jobs.
job.
He working third shift at Smithfield. Just paid his car
He's a
note.
third year.
He a little stressed
Third
out
year.
right now, so he want to take it out there on the field. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to all the middle school programs we got in all these in Safton County, Duplin County, and Bladen County. Like I said, man, that's the future right there. So enjoy it. Go out there, support them, embrace it, coach them up.
Hey, be careful how much you talk about him, Chris. You have heralds flying around down there like some buzzards.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
telling you, man. Jesus. We gotta keep this on the hush hush for a little bit.
Oh man. All right, man. We're gonna move on, man. Our next game, we headed back to the Greensboro area, Guilford County, talking about Western Guilford versus Page, big time rivalry. Western Guilford coming off a tough loss to a really, really good Grimsley team. Like I said yesterday, man, I wouldn't hang my head about that loss because Grimsley would do that to majority of the teams in North Carolina. But
That running back's the truth back there.
And shoot, that's that whole entire team, man. But
that quarterback.
Shout out to Coach Anthony Timmons. He's really been building that Western Guilford program up. Shout out to Coach Juan, friend of the program, been on the show before. The entire staff, man, they're doing things the right way. And like I said, it just takes some time, man. But you already seen some tremendous progress from that program. And I think it continues this week, man. It's a little bit of bad blood with Western Guilford and Page, man. Some behind the scenes stuff. And I feel like it's gonna come out there on the field this weekend. And I'm gonna go with Western Guilford in the win.
Dub G.
I'm not coming off this train, man. For some reason, I think they're gonna start clicking right here in these last 3 games, man. They're gonna go on a run. I'm going Dub G.
Oh yeah.
Dub G all the way, baby.
Yes, sir. All right, we got Western Guilford for the sweep there, man. Once again, like man, shout out to Coach Juan, man. Hopefully we can get him back on the show again, man. He gave some great insights to what's going on with that football program. So shout out to Western Guilford and their entire coaching staff, and all those kids and fans out there. Moving on, man. We're gonna take it back to we're going to the Waccamaw Conference, man. Waccamaw split 2A, 1A conference. We got East Bladen taking on Trask. East Bladen's coming off a really bad loss to Pender, 44-12. It don't get no easier for them this week, man. I got to go with the boys at Trask, man. Like I said, I've seen just been all the stuff we heard about those kids, seen about them, and I feel like they're going to continue to roll through that conference and give me Trask for the win on this one.
I'm going to go with Trask, but there's some things I've seen about that team that you got to hold your head up regardless. If you're not going to get every touchdown, you're not going to get every pass, you're not going to get every yard that you want to get. It seems like when things not going their way, it especially for the main players that's on the field, you got your Virginia Tech commit, you got Jaden Young, and you got what's the other kid's name? Number 4, y'all are the leaders of that team. Y'all got to pick your head up at all times, and y'all could really stay. If y'all stay motivated, y'all would have at least another W on y'all's record. But at that one game, y'all just got to keep some stuff in check with your mind. But definitely Trask. Trask has a lot of potential, and they have yet to even peak. Man, I'm telling you, if they can get all that mental stuff together, man, Trask could really be something 10 times better than what they already are. But yeah, Trask easily this week.
I'm gonna take Trask. Just cause like Chris said about my guy over there at Union Middle School. I gotta see a birth certificate. I gotta see something.
You talking about Gio?
Talking about
Yeah,
Gio.
I gotta see. I gotta see
Man,
something.
that don't make no sense. That makes no sense.
Hey, Magic, you know how tall I am and stuff, right?
Right.
This man makes me feel like a midget, dog.
Man, come on, man.
I'm telling you, he makes me
He
look
got
like
he got that NIL deal from the Green Giant can.
Wait,
I don't know.
I'm
Look,
gonna
all
roll
I
the
know
Trask
is-
and just hope it was a fluke the other week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say it was a fluke, man. I'm
That-
gonna give props to Whiteville.
Well,
Whiteville's a good
Whiteville.
football
Will
team.
Fisher.
Yeah.
Will Fisher.
Whiteville's a good football team.
Hey, listen, I ain't taking nothing from him at all, but that score, bro.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Somebody
I told you the consistency of the refs in that game too. It shouldn't have been no 0. Trash should
Yeah.
at least had 21.
That's what I'm saying. No, you goose egging Trask, like that's so
It's
they had
mental.
COVID or something. They had
No,
COVID.
I told
Like-
you the mental. It's the mental in some of their key players when things are not going good, kind of brings down the rest of them.
Right.
Right.
then-
No, I'm with
and
you. I'm with you.
and
It's the
then-
same
and you
way with
talk
Red
about-
Springs.
You talking about a young team, man? Like so when
Sophomores,
Well, when you got so many sophomores and the morale gets down, you got to have strong leaders, man. You got to stay resilient. Tough situations, and like I said, they're young, so they're going to get that's going to change. That's going to change.
yeah, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. Leaders, them being young, you got to step up. That's all.
Oh yeah.
But
So
yeah,
we all got Trask in that one for the sweep. And moving on, sticking with our Pender County school, we got Pender taking on Hopton. Tough season for the Wildcats, right?
Pender.
Tough season for the Wildcats right now, man. It's been tough. Shout out to Coach Anthony Goodman, man, really good guy, good friend of the show. Hopefully we can have him on soon to kind of give us a little bit of insights on what's been going on with the Hopton Wildcat program over there in Newton Grove. But just been tough for him this year, man. Unfortunately, it doesn't get any easier this week. Pender and Jeremiah Johnson coming.
Mike Tober.
I got. Yeah, Mike. Hey. That's a load right there, man.
The
I gotta
buzz.
go with
The
Pender.
buzz. Jerome Bennett.
Yeah, I gotta go with Pender and in this one for the win.
and Pender has an emerging wide receiver out there. Last name Moore. He had a good game last game, man. He took a few passes yard. You know what I mean? So if they're gonna add the passing to if Pender's adding passing in right here at the end of the season, and they're having some success with it, that's only gonna make them even more dangerous and another element to their game. But I do have Pender over Hopton, unfortunately. Hopton has to. Is that at Hopton?
Hold up, let me check real quick. Let me check.
I mean, it's not gonna change the outcome. I just think Sampson County's about to see what Pender County does produce if it is at Hopton.
1 second. That game is at Hopton. Yes, sir. It's at Hopton.
The only thing Pender got to worry about. The only thing Pender got to worry about is running up and down on that hill. You know, that feels kind of funky out there.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Just make sure your cleats is right. They laced up. You don't want the grass to get you for a tackle. You know what I'm saying? You know,
make sure you got a bus. Make sure you got your bus driver understands how to drive around that big roundabout there in Newton Grove. You know?
Oh yeah,
Oh
for
yeah,
sure,
golly.
for sure.
Hey,
But
y'all
I
just
got
remember,
Pinder.
guys, when y'all out there on that field, y'all got to play like Madden. That little blue ring around your feet, you got, hey, keep your feet inside your frame. You know what I'm saying? Keep your feet inside your frame out there. You will roll down the hill quick. Hey, turf monster for a second.
Hey, we don't need to be talking stats about the grass. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. No turf monster on y'all's roster. Like, let's go. But yeah, so I don't know, man. It does kind of change things being that it is it is up there hot. What?
That's why you in the dark. That's why you little shadow in the dark. You about to say something crazy. Next, Chris, what's the next game?
So no, I was just saying it does change things being that the game's at Hopkins. I mean, B said it won't go change the outcome, and it is.
It's not.
It is. Like, instead of losing at Pender, they're going to lose at Hopkins. I'm sorry, I got Pender on this one.
Hey, time out. Wait. Flag on the play.
Hey, that was dirty, Chris. That was dirty.
That's dirty.
You had to edit this video. That was dirty.
What they call unnecessary roughness?
Hey,
unsportsmanlike conduct. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
I got called out by the guy that did the kitty cat growl. You round. I'm
round, bro. Round. That's a bobcat.
Hey, look.
Hey, no disrespect for real. No disrespect for real, but I'm taking Pender.
I'm about to say, man, because coach gonna be inboxing me like, really, bro? Like, I'm like, hey, look,
I can't control them guys.
Hey,
Anthony, you know, Anthony,
coach gonna be on. He gonna be on the next show. He gonna be on the next show. He gonna like, you know what? Forget this, man. I'm on the next show.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Come on, Coach Billy. Come on, get up here, man. We need you, y'all. We need you defending your honor up here, man. They playing with y'all, boy.
Hey, don't worry about it. Look, he gonna get me, and the coach from my own school gonna get me. Like,
Brandon Simmons is going to jump up here and everything.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look. It's all love, man. It's all love, man. We just have a little fun up here, man. It's all love. All right, moving on to our. So everybody had Pender in the sweep on that one. So we're moving on to our next game. Got back in the Sac 6 conference game. Midway taking on Fairmont. I feel like this is gonna be a really cut and dry game, man. Fairmont just ain't got it. This Fairmont, they've been down for a while, man. I feel like Midway, you pretty much got it until the St. Paul's game. Just to continue to build up. But one thing I will say, like I spoke on yesterday, man, just keep that killer instinct, man. Don't let off the gas. Don't pull up at the finish line because it's coming real. Like I said, Midway's a solid football team, and I feel like a team that could make some noise. But like I said, you're coming to a point in the season where you're gonna start playing some tougher teams. Can't be pulling up at the finish line, man. Can't be pulling up at the finish line. Got to finish 4 quarters finish. But I got Midway, man. Midway by as many as Coach Sloan wants. Tank, Nature, Miles, G Blue, all them boys gonna have a big game. Give me them Raiders. The Raiders for the win.
Give me the Raiders. Now I know the Raiders are like Cowboys, right? And Fairmont's the Golden Tornadoes, and them Raiders love gold, so they're not gonna be they're not gonna be the Golden Tornadoes no more because they're gonna steal all their gold, every last bit of it. They're just gonna change their name to the Fairmont Twister or something.
So, hey, look, I want to interrupt you real quick, but I gotta shout out my guys over there at the Grit and Grind podcast. They covered a lot of games in Eastern North Carolina. They had the Midway game a couple weeks ago. And I guess they didn't look to see, what the actual name of the team was. They just looked at the logo and they called y'all the Cowboys. And it just tickled me, man. So yeah, I got the Cowboys in this one. Yeah, the Cowboys.
Hey.
I was like,
Same reference because everybody hates them. So
oh
Yeah.
dang.
So look,
Wait,
so
wait a
look,
minute. Whoa. Wait a minute, bro. Wait a
you gotta
minute.
go last.
we,
look, B said he gonna change y'all name to the Pecos Bills because y'all gonna lasso this tornado and ride it out of town. That's what he said.
right.
Oh
Hey, look,
man.
man, I know it looks a lot like Midway got a bye week next
I
week.
swear.
So I know it looks a lot like that, but as for me, Fairmont, I hope hey, just because I said so and I stand on what I say, you know what I'm saying? So all y'all that heard me rant earlier, no, I stand on what I say. I said it. I said I won't pick me away for nothing else this year. Fairmont, baby. Fairmont. Somebody do something out there, guys. Play further than 10 yards of where
Wait
you
a
lined
minute.
up, and y'all might
If
do something.
North Lenore can beat Wallace,
You changing yours too? You changing yours too, William?
oh no, I ain't changing mine. I'm trying
All right,
to
all right. So can I? Hey, Chris, can I go now?
Hey, it's all you, bro. It's
Hey,
all you.
Brandon Blackwell, you better hope this phone die, and I got to put it and I don't get to finish what I got to say. But you said Fairmont.
Yeah. Didn't I
Okay,
say
well,
I
guess
won't pick
what?
it midway for nothing else this season?
I'm a fairly need you not to be on this podcast next week when we catch this
I'll be here.
dub. I'm a
I'll
fairly
be
not need. Okay, I'm a fairly not need you to be on this podcast. You out here talking crazy about like William was talking about, and everybody hate the Cowboys. Everybody hate the Cowboys now, but back in the '90s when they had Emmett and Troy and all them, guess what? That
Oh
was
my
America's
God.
team. Guess
But y'all
I
was
what?
didn't
never,
like him then
Guess
either.
what?
but y'all was never
Guess
Sampson
what?
County's team.
It's the Sampson County team.
No,
This
it
is
ain't.
Sampson County team. I don't want to
Never.
hear nothing else you gotta say. I want to hear nothing else you gotta say. Okay, you be quiet. And that guy
You
over there
went-
is talking about Fairmont. I hope the Twister come and take him right on out of here. I hope he just take him right on out of here. Huh?
Hey, you want
But
to
I
brag
gotta
about
be
me
right.
at Fairmont so bad.
Hey, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. Look, they can play Miles all Friday night and let Blue and let Tank rest. Because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, and you've seen it, and you already put your mouth on it, huh? If Miles get to the outside, what gonna happen?
Tornado.
Gone with the wind. Huh?
Tornado.
Gone with the wind. Hey, that movie got a lot of Golden Globes and Oscars and all kinds of stuff. Gone with the wind. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, Miles is gone with the wind. He might be
Listen,
peace out in the wind.
Listen, we know what the capabilities are. I even gave y'all so much as to say it looks like y'all got a bye week. But I'm not picking midway for
But
nothing.
then you turned around and said
Nothing.
Fairmont. Then you turned around and said Fairmont. Huh?
Nothing.
Whatever, bro. I'm about to buy you a shirt, bro.
Hey,
I'm about to buy you a shirt just so you can have to wear it on the next podcast.
Look, scrimmage them against the Union Middle School. Union Middle School, baby. All the way. I'm picking them. Like, I'm not
Chris.
picking them for nothing.
Chris, please
For
get this man
nothing.
off the podcast, man. Get him off of here, man. But I got these Raiders. Hey, I got these Raiders right now. I'm telling you. All day.
Hey, look, man.
All day.
Hey, look, myself in A10 Studios Sports all free speech. So I can't shut the man down just because he's speaking his mind, man. He's speaking his mind.
This is an equal
But we got-
opportunity employer.
Oh yes, sir. Hey, look, we don't gatekeep out here, man. We let everybody speak their mind, and
Well,
Hey,
he need to
all
be
right, so we
locked
got-
up behind the gate.
hey, would
He
you
just
send the
picked
Raiders to
Fairmont.
get me out?
My
Would you send the
man just
Raiders to
picked
get me out?
Fairmont.
You send your Raiders to rescue me though, right, Magic? Like,
all right, so
I'm not
we got-
rescuing nothing.
We got 3 for Fairmont. We got 3 for Midway. We got 1 for Fairmont. Moving on to our next game, man. This should be a easy pick, man. It's probably gonna be a sweep right here. We got Marlboro County taking on Georgetown.
Next.
Yeah, you already know what it is, man. Shout out to my Marlboro County, all our Marlboro County listeners down there in South Carolina, Bennetville. One thing I can say about Marlboro County right now, man, they're hitting on all cylinders. And most importantly, man, that just looks like that culture, that culture, that new it's been reestablished. It looks like they're just having a really good time down there, man. That looks like a really fun atmosphere, and definitely look forward
I'm trying to
catching
catch
a
that.
game out there.
Mm.
Definitely looking forward to catching a game out there, man. It looks like a vibe, man. They got the band out there on the field dancing. They got the it looks live, man. That looks like just an absolutely beautiful stadium. But shout out to Corey Johnson, Ryan Hunt, Dennis McFadden, Lonnie Cox, that whole staff, man, down there. They doing their thing, man. So shout out Marlboro County. I got Marlboro County to win, man.
Hey, look, they definitely putting the fun. They putting the fun back in the football out there, son. Like
yes.
that's one thing I can say. I don't know a thing about the school. I don't know if I ever even drove by it before, but I feel like I'm part of it. Just watching the little videos and stuff that they post. Like, hey, they building something to buy into out there. That's what I'm saying. They're
Yes,
drawing
sir.
the community. They're everybody is a part of it. I mean, like you said, the band's out there on the field. I mean, they out there at fatigue. So the ROTC program was like,
Bruh.
yeah. But I mean,
Represent, yes, sir.
yeah, like yes, sir. So I mean, 100%. I already told y'all, Mark be down for the season. But hey, shout out to what they're doing out there because, man, when you got that kind of fun and that kind of love and that kind of community buy-in, everybody's just enjoying it. Like, man, you win it. You win every Friday. It don't even matter. You win every Friday.
Man, I don't know. I don't know if the listeners can really take you truthfully, Brandon, after you just picked Fairmont over the Raiders.
Oh, they can.
But I mean, they see for themselves. I'm glad other people got eyes. But you know what I'm saying? If they didn't have no eyes and they was blind and they only had their ears, boy, they'd be in trouble. They'd be in trouble, man. Because you just picked Fairmont over the Raiders.
But what they do know is I'm a man of my word. I said I wouldn't pick them again this season. And won't.
Why won't you pick them again this season?
Because I won't.
Because they beat Lakewood.
No, because I don't like them, period. I gave y'all the benefit of the doubt. Picked y'all one time.
All right.
I don't like Midway.
Oh my God, get out of here, man.
Hey,
as much as William Ward don't like Midway, he picked Midway over Fairmont.
Because he worried about winning that the little list where we picking our teams. I ain't worried about that. I ain't picking Midway for nothing.
So you the bad elf. You don't care. You just pick stories about halfway, and then when kids get them for Christmas and they fall apart, then they cry.
We sit on the Midway and let them.
Man, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Hey, next, Chris, go ahead and say something so his face get on my screen.
Hold on. I got to make my pick, man. What are you talking about?
Marlboro County.
I'm definitely picking Marlboro County, but hey, Corey Johnson, hey, bro, I definitely want some access to the sideline because I really want to come to that Dillon game. If everything is lined up, I've already taken half a day at work for East Duplin and Wallace. I've already taken a half day work for that. And I know it's a good little drive down there to Bennettsville. So definitely want to come to that game. If you can make that happen, man, then maybe I could just call out sick that day or something.
Why would you tell that online?
Because my boss man,
for real.
hey, my boss man don't watch this.
So
that be the week you do what?
I'm about to say for real, that'd be the 1 week. You're like, oh, really?
That's where that guy's
too busy counting the money he made.
That game.
Hey, man,
I don't even care at this point. I just want to go see. I want to see what that's like.
Right. I agree.
Unfortunately, Brandon, I think that Dillon game is going to be away, but let me double check that.
I'm not driving to Dillon, my boy. Good dog.
You already sick for that day. You might as well take the ride.
Hey, look,
it's the ride back.
Before you call out. But we got Marlboro County for the sweep. All right, our next game, we got Southeast Raleigh coming off their first loss of the season, a tough loss to a really good Clayton team. They'll be taking on a rival from Gardner High School. I feel like it's gonna be some get back this week, man. They're coming. They say I watched the game. That was our BuzzFeed Sports Game of the Week last week. Southeast left some points on the field, something that really could have made the difference in game. Clayton, which is Clayton and that quarterback, man, they were just a little bit too much to deal with. But I got Southeast Raleigh on the bounce back this week. They're gonna continue to roll through the rest of the schedule. So give me Southeast.
Hey, I
There you go.
I haven't hopped off Southeast Raleigh's training all year. I'm gonna continue to ride with my homie up there, Coach Simmons and his players, man. Like you said, I think Garner's 4-2, but they really haven't done anything spectacular this season for me to even consider picking them. Not slighting them. I just don't think they've played the teams that Southeast Raleigh has played. They've they lost to Millbrook. They did put up points on Clayton though, but they played Willow Springs, Middle Creek, Holly Springs. Really nothing extravagant to look at, but I'm going with Southeast Raleigh.
Who Southeast Raleigh lose to last week?
They lost to Clayton.
See,
Clayton.
Fairmont guy don't even know. Fairmont guy don't even know.
I picked that. Yeah. No, I picked Clayton last week. Magic. Watch the replay. Support your channel. Like
that was a good pick.
But that being said, I don't think Southeast is gonna go down this week. Like not after that. They got a chip on their shoulder. They coming out. They probably fit to play the hardest football they played this season. I'm rolling with Southeast on this
one. Man, that's kind of tough. I think I'm gonna have to go Southeast. I think I'm going Southeast though. They coming back. They coming back to hunt heads. Take numbers and your Gatorade bottle all at the same time. So I'm going Southeast.
Yeah, them boys mad right now. I promise you.
All right, we got Southeast for the sweep, which brings us to our Buck Sweet Sports game of the week. Big time matchup in the Carolina 1A Conference. A game where I really feel like could potentially decide who the Carolina 1A Conference champion is. Big time playoff implications in this game. We got Lakewood traveling to North Duplin. I covered hey, look, man, I covered North Duplin for the Duplin Times this last Friday, and just checking out their game. North Duplin, they look like a solid football team, man. For a 1A school, good numbers, good size. Of course, we got to talk about number 99 defensive tackle Treshawn Ruffin, junior defensive tackle. Lots of offers from a lot of different Power 5 schools. If you're a fan of the 3-4 defense, you think about that prototypical nose tackle, that run stuffing nose tackle. That's him, man. All of 6'3", 6'4", 300 pounds. And for his size, man, moves particularly well, man. You see a lot of guys that that are that big and have bad feet, but he moves pretty good. But
he got a
checking out North Duplin, man. One thing that really caught my eye this week, nothing against Mr. Ruffin, but man, they got a running back, number 21, Terrell Phillips. Just straight stud athlete, man. Had
yes, sir.
Me and Brandon were talking about this, man. Had a punt return for a touchdown, which unfortunately got called back, and blocking it back on the total opposite side of the field. But I mean, it was Devin Hester-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like he outstanding athlete, great speed, just some good wiggle, man. North Dublin look a really solid football team, man. So I feel like that's gonna be a really great game, great test for Lakewood, man. I'm just hoping they're healthy. I know we talked about Brandon, spoke about a lot of the injury issues they've had over the past couple of weeks, and just got to get healthy, man. Still playing good football, but it's nothing like having all your starters out there ready to go. But the game's gonna be at North Duplin. Look like a great atmosphere for a football game. Yeah, I feel like it should be a great game. I'm not going to go. Like I said, I've been high on Lakewood all season. Not going against them now. I'm going to take Lakewood in a close win and get that first leg up in the Carolina 1A conference, and hopefully results in a conference championship. But give me Lakewood for the win.
I've been watching video on North Duplin for the past week now since you sent us the games. And me watching Lakewood Friday night, I mean, I know that wasn't a good measuring stick for me to go off of on Lakewood and seeing them in person. Not no scrimmage game, but an actual game. Even though they had 5 guys on the sideline, they have some awesome speed, man. Well, Lakewood has got some speed guys. If they ever break that first tackle and they got a little space, they're gone. So this is really going to be a toss-up game. If I know Lakewood has some two starters on defense. Got BB Son, he's hurt. And then the other guy with the lock, I don't know his name, BB. What's the guy's name? He plays on the right side with your son, I think. He's the defensive end.
Corner.
Yeah.
Kesey, he's been out since before my son. The game before my son, he went out.
And then the other one with the ribs. There's one that's out with ribs.
Yeah. He a really good defensive player there. You got Xavier Howard.
Xavier Howard.
He's a senior this year.
I don't know if he'll be back for this game or not.
Fingers crossed.
But it's to me, honestly, seeing Lakewood this past Friday and been watching North Duplin all this week, I really don't know who to pick. So I'm just gonna stay in county. I'm gonna roll with my Lakewood boys, and hopefully Sampson County can pull it out.
Magic, it's on you, man, because you gotta let BB
Oh,
go
man.
last, man. So it's on you.
man.
Wait. Do I sense some revenge coming?
Look, so Brandon just run down all the statistics. Mr. William Ward just run down all the statistics. Y'all got a couple players out. We hoping and praying that Xavier Ward's coming back off that rib injury because you're gonna need him. My man said you got that kid that's a stud. And he's like, you said he always had one back like a Devin Hester, huh? Not Charles Woodson, Devin Hester.
He matter of fact, man, give me a chance tonight. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna screen record the play.
All right.
I mean, I hate when you run a punt. I hate when they throw the flag on punt returns, and it's something going on the other side of the field. Like it had no effect to the play.
Didn't even affect the play. Didn't even affect the play. But
that kid just broke 8 tackles for no reason.
Right. And I got a lot of family that lives over there in Duco, and they talk high about that the defensive what is it, tackle? He's a tackle, right? Ruffin? He's a tackle.
Yes,
so
Georgia, Florida, NC State.
So defense wins games, and as long as y'all can keep y'all's running backs from running to his side and y'all can keep him out of them plays. But, I mean, you still got other guys to worry about. But as long as you can keep him out of them plays, Lakewood will be all right. But my pick ain't going to be all right because I'm going to take North Duplin with this one. You know what I'm saying? I got North Duplin. I got North Duplin by a touchdown.
All right, you done?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I didn't know if you was waiting for my feelings to be hurt or what.
No, I ain't worried about your feelings being hurt.
so look, honestly, this is probably going to be the toughest game we've seen this year. Like just being honest. They got some talent in the backfield. I mean, that kid, that running back they got, number 21. I was just looking at it. He's averaging over 160 something yards a game. I mean, he's doing
Facts.
well. I mean, let me see if I can find it again. I was just looking at it a little while ago.
Yeah, he's at through 5 games, he's at 726 yards, averaging 145 a game, 13
145 again.
touchdowns.
Yeah, and then did you got a tackle that's undeniable? I mean, kid 6'3", 310. We remember him from
Hope
last
you don't
year.
miss him.
Everybody, yeah, right. Look, everybody already been talking about him. They remember him from last year. He was a big boy last year too. So I'm gonna say like this: our defense has been pretty solid. Yeah, we got a couple of holes in there, but we've had those holes for a little while, and they found men to put there that's getting the job done. They're doing work. I'm not worried. I think my Lakewood Leopards go out there and they stay behind each other and they do what those coaches ask of them. I have no doubt that we can walk away with that win. I'm not gonna say that we walking away with their 2-3 touchdowns. I think it's gonna be a close one. But definitely can't take nothing from North Duplin. Solid football program. They got some solid athletes. But for what I was looking at stat wise, looks like they lean on that 21 real heavy. It looks like that's their go-to. Even with the receiving yards, I believe, which they don't have many of at all. So everything's pretty much on the ground up to this point. So I feel like if we're on the ground all night, I feel like we definitely gonna be all right. I feel like we're definitely gonna be all right. Now, big boy on the defensive line, he's gonna give us a fit. There ain't no doubt. He's gonna give us a fit. But
You're gonna have to keep him away from that quarterback. Then you have a quarterback that got hurt earlier in the season.
Yeah, he back now. So
but you better keep him away.
Hey, he's squirrely. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna let him get him if he can help it. He can see that one coming.
Yeah.
He'll probably face his direction all night. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, so I'm not worried. Rollins Smart, Gabo is. I mean, he's come a long way. Just from last year. Even. I mean, kids come a long way. If we ended up having to throw our freshman quarterback in there, he's got some speed on him. I mean, that kid. Hell, he snagged an interception the other night. Ran back one for 90. Chris messaged me, was like, that kid got some speed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I swear to God, he do. Good God.
Hey, look, man, that man hit the outside and he was gone.
Yep. And honestly, man, not taking nothing from Reed at all. I love Reed. He's a hell of an athlete. That's Reed Ammons, a little freshman backup quarterback there. But I mean, he's been in on defense. He's been making some plays. He's been doing well. But I didn't know he had it in him as far as that speed went. He's a baseball player, so I'm used to seeing him from base to base. You know what I'm saying? See him bring that thing back 90 plus and still had gas in the tank. I was like, okay, like, I mean, yeah, he made a believer out of me right then for sure. So I think we fare well in this game, man. I think we're in there.
Have y'all seen this offense this year?
What for?
I mean, have y'all seen the offense like North Duplin runs? They got the spin game. Man, they got.
Look, man,
it's a bunch of pulling guards, a bunch of spin game, Mr. Rich.
And when you got them pulling guards, boy, they make a whole game different. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you.
I'll tell you the money play, and I'm sure Brandon, if you're watching, if you're checking them out right now, you've probably seen this already. It's just that toss outside of 21.
Oh yeah,
they like to toss them. They're lined up, and it's almost like a wing T wishbone type offense, and they're real tight. And they line them up on that wing. They put them in motion. They toss it to them, and just let them get outside and make a play. So that's if Coach Holt, I'm sure Coach Holt's a smart guy. he's
Oh, yeah.
probably
Yeah.
he's probably forgotten more about football than I know. So I'm sure if I see it, I'm sure he sees it. But that's their money play right there.
Yeah.
And but yeah, he's their big play guy. They like to run a lot of inside stuff. They'll run little trap plays to number 7 and 24 and stuff like that. They'll run some bootleg with the quarterback. He favors the tight. They're one of the few teams that really favor tight ends as far as passing routes go. So just check out those tight ends in the seam on the seam routes, stuff like that, corner routes. But
Yeah, and I know that's something
my
that
pick ain't changing, man. I'm sticking with. Like I said, I feel like
Yeah.
Lakewood.
Yeah.
and I know that's been a focus of Hope too, man. Like and our defensive coordinator, like that's something that we've talked about a lot is we kind of had some issues with early in the season with some of our corners wanting to lag back, and stuff like that. We got to change up our backer sets a little bit. You know what I'm saying, to kind of compensate while we was working on those. But I think a lot of that is being ironed out for the most part. I mean, we still got a little struggle here and there, but I think if one backs off, you got somebody to put in there that won't. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I got you. Hold on. Let him finish talking.
So like I said, just knowing what I know and knowing what our Leopards do, seeing that they're straight ground and pound like that, like I'm not super worried. Now I know it's gonna be a fight, and it honestly can be anybody's game. But
Y'all got more speed than they do. For sure.
I'm not stressed to death.
Yeah, that's what I was going. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I feel like y'all are more athletic.
Yeah, you got number 11 out there. If there's a ball near him, Dontavius Smith, if there's a ball near him, he's gonna do everything in his power to snag that thing, and he's coming back with it. You better have wheels on your shoes because he's gonna be coming through there. If you give Chris the ball, Chris is extra shifty. Number 2, he's gonna cut it up. I mean, we got power back that. I mean, hey, as long as he don't run into long as he don't run into my man with the 310 attached to him, he should. I mean, he should fare well. Like I said, I'm not stressing. I know my boys. They have each other's back like they should. We're gonna be all right.
I got a question. Who the hell is that 7-footer y'all got out there, number 40?
The tight
He's
end.
a freshman.
Get him off the field ASAP and get him ready for basketball.
Yeah, that's his sport. Basketball is his sport.
Goodness gracious! I said I'd have folded his lanky tail one time. I'd have folded him.
Look, yeah, he's definitely that basketball is his sport. He likes to play him some football, but basketball is his sport. But I'm gonna tell you something. When you need somebody, you can just put a ball up in the air.
Right there.
Somebody's gonna pull it down.
Yeah, he's definitely a jump ball guy.
Bruh, my guy, like he made me feel short. Like,
yes. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. So
Man,
his name's Xavier as well. I cannot call his last name to save my life, and that's a shame. I don't watch this kid play football for the 3rd year now.
Xavier Hall.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So come hoops time, keep that name in mind.
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon, I'm glad you said that, man, because that is a great time to remind folks that, hey, basketball season is coming up, and we will be providing some basketball coverage, man. We'll try our best to cover all these teams. It's a little bit more difficult, man. You got so many multiple games during the week, but we're going to do our best to try to stay up on the basketball. So be on the lookout for that. Spread the word. All our basketball fans out there. Definitely going to be checking out, trying to keep up with these teams out here in Sampson, Duplin, and Bladen County on the hardwood.
Yeah, for real. So let y'all coaches know, whoever y'all friends with at the school, if you are coaches and you watching, just know
players all over.
Buck Sweep coming to a court near you. So, hey, we need everything. Whatever you guys can give us to help us out covering a busy basketball season, we greatly appreciate it.
You can inbox our scores.
Hey Chris, before we get over here, I got a former guard for Midway that wants to say something to Mr. Brandon Blackwell. Hey,
Uh-oh.
come here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Slide on in there. Okay, get on down in there. Say no. Tell him what your name is. Tell him what your name is.
Introducing the tag team partner.
Yeah, wow. My name's Tristan. Anyways, how are you going to pick Fairmont over Midway?
Nobody likes y'all.
Listen. Tristan, you know me. I've been seeing you around a few years.
You're
obviously
not a realist.
So look. Did your pops not tell you the whole story? I literally said, even though it looks like Midway has a bye week next week, so what's that tell you? But I'm not gonna put y'all's name down on anything.
Just because you say no disrespect doesn't mean it gives you the right to say it.
Like, Tristan, it's nothing against you, and it's nothing against your pops.
It's in the Geneva Convention.
Guess what, Tristan? Guess what,
What?
Tristan? When you was at
What?
Midway playing ball, who I was pulling for?
Who are you pulling
Not
for?
Midway, but you. I was pulling for you.
That's solid.
Just like,
Look,
hey,
I don't
look, just like I pull for Blue, just like I pull for Tank, just you know what I'm saying? Just not the school. Like,
look.
can't do it.
I don't like Lakewood. I don't like Lakewood either. But I'm not gonna sit here like if it's that much of a bad team, and you're like, it's a bye week. I'm still not gonna pick the team opposite of Lakewood.
All right. So check me out. I let it come out of my mouth that I would not pick Midway for one thing this season. I have to keep my word. Once
That's
I say
solid.
it, hey,
So you're gonna pick Midway against Red Springs.
Absolutely.
You're gonna pick Red Springs over Midway.
yes, I'm gonna cross my fingers and pray, but I'm picking them.
Oh my!
Like,
I can't sit up here no more. I can't. I'm going.
see, people don't like honesty.
Hey,
So I don't have
Oh,
friends.
man.
People don't like awesome.
hey, break out the world's smallest violin.
Right. Play that thing. If my brother went down to Georgia, he would looking for a soul to steal.
Hey, Brandon, you can play the world's smallest violin, and I'll still be jigging to that bad baby. I still get the Raiders, baby. Get the Raiders, baby.
Well, look here. So much for. I felt like we would really hit our time limit today, but yeah, so much for that. But we've broken down all our games for week 8. I mean, just a great group, great slate of games coming up this Friday. Gentlemen, anything else y'all got before we close things out?
BB, you want me to hold the camera this week so you can pay attention to the game?
You gonna come out there?
Yeah, that's game of the week, dog.
Oh yeah. Hey,
I mean, Chris, unless you want me somewhere else, I don't. I mean, since he's gonna be at the Lakewood game.
Hey, look.
You tell me where to go.
Like I always tell y'all, man, go where you want to go, man. We'll make it work.
Hey,
I could
Brandon,
go to the James Keenan Kinston game though.
Hey,
Ooh.
Brandon, no, come on out there because I want you to write the article.
That's love, dog. I appreciate that.
Hey, for real. Hey, you do a real good job. And I know that's been a passion of yours. I'd like for you to do
yes,
it.
sir.
And then my unbiased self is not writing the article. I mean, my biased self is not writing the article.
Okay.
Because
hey, that'll be fun to see though. We gotta have that one day.
yeah.
Oh God. No.
Oh
Lord.
man. But so yeah, come out there though.
Okay.
Come out there. You do the article, and I'll make the flyers. We'll pick our the players of the games of the Tricks Warriors together. We'll get together, bang heads, and say I saw this. We'll pick them out, and we'll roll with it.
Nah, Brandon, you got to go to the Fairmont game.
I would, but where's it
I
at?
would.
Where's it at?
I would.
Where's it at?
I thought it was away.
Hold on,
You don't
let
even
me
know.
check.
You the
I got
midway
I
man.
got y'all up here, man. I got y'all up here.
Come on, man.
Hey,
Don't even go there, man. I think it's a
I am
way.
a little, I am a little disappointed, man. The Midway Magic man is supposed to know what Midway got going on at all
Well,
times.
hey, I'm there. Hey, right. Not all
Slacking,
times. Hey, I got to do Union
slacking.
too. Hey, I can tell
Right.
you what though. Look, y'all need to come to Union Middle School. It's a big game. It's a big game Wednesday. We play Clinton.
Bet.
Well, we ain't gonna get started on that because y'all got to see number 11 Wednesday.
Hey,
But-
they got to see number 45. Hey, they got to see King, and they got to see 32.
They got to see
But,
that grown ass man with 2 jobs.
Midway is on the road. They're traveling to Fairmont. So.
I told you, Brandon. I told
So-
you.
Yeah. Well, I'd much rather watch my son stand on the sideline and support his team. So that's where I'll be.
Oh, okay. But that shows how faithful you are to Fairmont. Hey,
Not at all, dog. Not at all. Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I did pick Quentin to beat him.
Dang.
All right, fellas. So
Mm.
with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and close things out for this week. Once again, thank you, gentlemen, for taking the time to give us some great content, man. Get the fans some great show. For all you fans out there, followers, man, appreciate y'all listening in. Shout out to A10 Studios for producing and sponsoring us and supporting us. Like I said before, man, swing by their Facebook and their social media pages, check out the great content, great shows, man. Once again, appreciate everyone showing love, showing support. Be sure to check us out, man. We're probably gonna be doing some more live shows, hopefully this upcoming week. So be on the lookout for that. I'll try to make a post out so everyone could check it out. And until then, man, safe travels to all those going to the games on Friday nights. Looking forward to seeing y'all again next week and talking about the results, man. So appreciate y'all joining us. Chris Harris, Bust New Sports, signing off for all the cast. Y'all have a great night.
Good night.